to you today on this beautiful Thursday. Oh man, I mean, this stuff is not gonna stop. Come on in, have a seat. I have to share with you some more news about it ain't really Hollywood, it's New York Mayor Adams. I want to talk to you about him today. And I'm not gonna make this video too long because I'm really disgusted. You know what I'm saying? Mayor Eric Adams. I'm really disgusted at what's going on with all this 2024 nonsense. It is horrible. And I kind of want y'all thoughts on it. I know I'm not the only one that can be feeling this way. Come on in, have a seat. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Um, if you're not being notified with my videos, please unsubscribe, subscribe back. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Thank you for the love. Thank you for being the first one here, Lynn. I am talking about Mayor Adams. Hey, Latasha. How you doing? Happy Thursday, love. Woo, do this stuff ever stop, y'all? Do this stuff ever stop? Hey, Melissa. Hey, Kat. Is it Katina? How you doing? Dolores, how you doing? We here today to talk about some more nonsense. Hi, Black. Hi, Michael. Hey, Miss Lorraine, girl. Hey, Sheila. How y'all doing? Thank you for joining. Please make sure you share my video, and y'all must push like. If you want me to keep bringing videos and you want to watch me grow, you guys are in my beginning stages. You know, some people started with me last year. This is my first full year. If y'all want to see me grow and be big like the others, y'all have to support my channel. You know, you have to support. And one of the biggest ways to support my channel is pushing that like button. Like right now, 60 something people have not even pushed the button. So I greatly appreciate if you guys start pushing that thumbs up. Miss Lorraine, please start reminding people. P. Smitty, you should be able to help Miss Lorraine now. I added you as a mod. Whoever else wants to be a mod, I need at least 4 mods. Please email me at usw616@gmail. And let me know if you want to be a mod. I need people that's been with me for a minute to be a mod, that know my style. And encourage the audience and tell them to push the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate you all. I love you all. Miss Janice, you probably, you and James will be good mods. Okay, let's talk about Mr. Eric Adams. He's the mayor of New York. I did a little research on him this morning. This man, credentials is impeccable. You know, he was the police chief. He retired as the chief of police. He's an educated black man, and now he's a mayor. And it saddens me to see people who are so intelligent with the books have the opportunity of a lifetime that a lot of us would never see, and they throw it away. I don't know how true it is, but he was indicted yesterday. And they said his charges included fraud, wiring fraud, dealing with people, I guess, overseas, soliciting illegal foreign currency donations he wasn't supposed to receive. The Bible states that the root of all evil is money. Now, he said, stand fast. Give him the opportunity to clear his name. He said he knew this was going to happen because he has always, I guess, fought for the people in New York. But from what Willie D said, he's not a great person. I don't know this man like that. However, this is what I want to say in my own opinion. I'm going to let you guys go. I've been watching what's been going on all year long. I've been watching hey Greg, what's been going on all year long. And I am not going to defend wrongdoing from nobody, race, gender, creed. I don't care who you are. If you do wrong, you have to pay for your wrongdoing. What I'm getting pissed off about is how I'm watching people jump in size, they jump in genders, they jump in color. Wrong don't have none of that. It's right and it's wrong. Now, what's pissing me off is we are in September, 9 months into the year. And every single thing I've been seeing on the news have been about brown people. I don't know if y'all noticing that. It seems like they just dissect every single thing that brown people is doing. Now, am I defending them if they're wrong? No. But I'm sure Caucasian, Asians, Spanish, I'm for sure they doing dirt too. Okay, why they're not exposing none of them? I'm not saying let my people go and don't charge them and we're victims. No, if they did wrong, they have to pay. But I know damn well we're not the only ones doing shit. So I'm getting upset that every time I cut on the TV, I'm seeing a successful black person getting tore out. Successful black. They're not even messing with the drug dealers and stuff no more. They going after people that's educated, that has careers. So I'm telling you, if you got a good position and you doing something well in your life, you better not sneeze wrong. Because they looking for a reason to destroy. And it's sad because it remind me of what was it called in Tulsa, Oklahoma? Black Wall Street. This reminds me of Black Wall Street. Let me tell you why I say that. Because Black Wall Street was a bunch of black millionaires. We had our own communities over there. They had their own schools, their own banks, their own everything. They weren't bothering nobody. And what did they do? They flew over Black Wall Street and they bombed it and destroyed it. They didn't want to see successful black people. And this is what it's reminding me of. They bombing every black successful person they can find. And it's sad because my own people are cheering them on without even investigating. I bet half y'all woke up this morning and said, "Ooh, they got that Negro Eric Adams." I bet y'all was so happy and not even knowing if the shit is true or not. And sometimes I believe this, and this is no excuse for wrongdoing. People put you in a position. They give you things that you never had before. They say, I'm going to elevate you even higher than what you are if you do this, this, and this. And a lot of people are weak-minded and they do it like Diddy. And then when Diddy is in a situation, they turn their back on him and leave him standing by himself and make him look like a villain. And they running free to start on a new Diddy. If y'all like it or not, let me tell y'all something about Diddy. Diddy is a black man from New York that didn't even finish college. Tell me how in the hell was Diddy that powerful? Tell me how in the hell was Diddy running the entire Hollywood? Somebody from New York. A street dude. Who daddy was in the streets. Whose mama was in the streets. How in the hell he become that powerful? Let me tell you how. He was a plant. They put him in that position. They tamed him first. You got to tame the horse first to do what you want him to do. Suge Knight just did an interview yesterday. He said, let me tell you something about Hollywood and money and white folks with money. He said, you can't do shit unless they want you to do it. He said, they did everything that Diddy's doing to his victims. They did it to Diddy first. Will y'all ever say Diddy a victim? Nope. Y'all would never say that man a victim. But people don't, with a sound mind, a sane person, don't move like Diddy. He's moving on demon time. That means he was victimized and tore up and it just messed up to the point he don't have a soul. So they had to make him so hateful and greedy that he would mind doing that to other people. You got to be a special kind of devil to do what Diddy did. And the only way you could be that kind of demon time person is somebody that tore you to pieces that you don't even care about nothing. But would y'all own that? Nope. See, I like to go back to the source of things. When something happens, I love to go all the way back to the beginning of how something happened. Y'all starting right at Diddy. That ain't where this shit started. This shit didn't start with Sean Puffy Combs. This shit go all the way back to Quincy Jones, Barry Gordy. They all been through the Hollywood demons. Black people don't get them kind of positions and that kind of power without doing some demon shit. They don't just, oh, I like you, buddy. No, I like you, buddy, but guess what you have to do, buddy? You have to destroy your community to be Barry Gordy. You have to destroy your community to be Quincy Jones. Why y'all think they said even Magic Johnson was having F-offs way before Diddy? Look at the success Magic Johnson had. And he was having F-offs. It ended up with the ooh-wee, allegedly. This whole video is alleged in my own perspective. I'm just pissed off that every time, especially today, I'm pissed off every time I cut on the TV, I see another fallen black person. Even Tiffany Henyard in Illinois. Yeah, she doing dirt. She doing a whole lot of shit to her own people. But look at, that's exactly what I'm saying. Mayor Tiffany doing dirt to her own people. And they haven't picked her up yet. You know why? Because she doing dirt to her own people. They loving that shit. How can you be the super mayor taking all this money and you have not been indicted yet? You have not been picked up and stopped. But let that have been a high-scale white community that she was doing that to. Oh, Miss Henyard wouldn't have lasted 6 months. But because it's 90-some% black folks she doing it to, the feds taking their time. Oh, I can't find this and I can't find that. Oh, they don't have no proof. And she's still making videos, all in the videos. She acting like Diddy. They laughing. Let her destroy them Negroes over there. They ain't nobody. Take all their tax money. Destroy all. I hope they all lose their homes. They don't care about them people over in Dalton, Illinois. Because they black. And it's sad that my own people don't see what's going on. They try to take down a putty pot man, Bill Cosby. And he was America's dad. How can you build somebody up this high and then all of a sudden you snatch everything away from them? Let me tell you how. When you don't do what they say no more, they snatch it all away from you. Diddy was Hollywood baby. Why you think he said, I can't be touched? I'm the shit. I'm like God. They made Diddy feel that way. They let him do that. Why you think Lucian Granger and Clyde Davis was the main guest at the party and they the big wigs? If they didn't like what he was doing, they would have never attended the party. Isn't it awfully funny that all these celebrities and everything they have done was under Clyde Davis and he has yet to be indicted? All these people that y'all talking about was under him. From Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson to Jennifer Hudson, all of them are under Clyde. Diddy. And they don't even mention his name. Mention his name. But even if someone's selling Krugs, you know what I mean, with the D, on the streets, they pick up the little man, but what do they do in the interrogation room when they pick up the street dealers? What do they do in the interrogation room? I'm going to tell you what they do. They say this, you want to tell on the big man or you want to go home? You go tell or you go do some time? They want the big man, right? They always want the dealer, the head honcho when it comes to Krugs on the street. So how come in Hollywood, they don't want the big man? How come in Hollywood, they don't want to know who the one incorporate this F-off stuff? Why they don't want to know where the shit started from? You know why? Because they already know. They're the ones that sent the FBI to Diddy house. When they found out that brother had all them videos. Now tell me this. How long Diddy been doing this? 30 years? 3 decades or longer? It's awfully funny until Cassie came out And she told that Diddy records everything, and she told some secrets. That's when they came after him. You know why? Because they did not know he was recording everything until it came out. And they was like, wait a minute. How long he been recording? Years. Oh my God. We got to go get them tapes. We didn't know that Negro that be dancing all in the videos was that damn smart. He was gathering evidence on us? Oh, no, no, no. We got to go get these tapes and stop him. Then, not only that, how long did they give him to turn the tapes in? When did Diddy House get raided? Back in March, I think. Here it is, September. When have y'all know the feds to come after somebody and get them 6 months to do anything? They was threatening that brother. You still ain't gonna give up the tapes? We're not playing with you, Diddy. He's sitting there like, what tapes? I don't know what y'all talking about. He didn't never think they was gonna pick him up. He thought he was gonna turn himself in Tuesday morning last week, and they was gonna give him a bond. He was gonna walk out because he thought Clyde them still had his back. He was wrong. Now he in there on suicide watch. Ooh, I can't say that word. He in there on deletion watch of his life, and he's starving himself to death. I heard allegedly he got moved to New Jersey, and he got taken out of that facility. Which I don't think he should get no special treatment, but I don't want to see him get deleted either. I think he should have his day in court. Y'all can be mad at me if y'all want to. I believe he should have his day in court. I don't believe in capital punishment. I definitely don't believe in upholding somebody, deleting somebody else's life. That makes me no better than them. I'm a criminal or a criminal-minded person if I'm thinking, oh, yeah, it'd be good for him to... Something wrong with me if I'm thinking that way. No, give that man his time in court. It's enough street justice going on. It's enough of fans saying what they think. Because at the end of the day, we really don't know nothing that's going on. Because every day it is shocking the shit out of me. Because now Tierra Marie is involved. I heard that she is the silent victim against Diddy. But Tierra Marie was founded by Jay-Z at 16. She from Detroit. And from my understanding, when she signed with Jay-Z, he was sleeping with that little girl. Just like he was sleeping with Foxy Brown and Rihanna, allegedly. Why didn't pick Jay-Z ass up yet? Because Jay-Z somewhere cooperating. Jay-Z somewhere clearing his shit. If Jay-Z can turn against his own brother that helped him become Jay-Z, Dame Dash. He did Dame so wrong. He even tried to sleep with Aaliyah, allegedly. He stabbed him in his back. He did R. Kelly wrong as hell. You don't think he'd turn on Diddy? Just look how dirty Jay-Z is, y'all. For real, just look at the situation. Go back just 2 years, just 24 months. Do y'all remember the billionaire brunch? Diddy was the head person over the billionaire brunch giving the toast. Jay-Z standing right next to him. That was his boy. He was Kanye West's boy. When Kanye went through what he went through, Jay-Z was ghost. Diddy going through what he going through, Jay-Z is ghost. He left Dame Dash in the smoke. He dogged R. Kelly out, left him in the smoke. Jay-Z is a dirty ass Negro. And his day has come. He needs to pay. He need to be roommates in there with Diddy. Because everything Diddy has done, Jay did it too. Allegedly, but we all know what it is. We watched this man do the most to people that was his right hand. I'm like, damn, he even gonna throw Dame Dash a bone? You even throw the brother a bone? And he was the brains of Rockefeller. He helped y'all get out the gutter and you won't throw him a bone? No, he loved that shit. Now I'm starting thinking about Pimp C that was with Beyonce first when she was a kid, allegedly. How did Pimp C leave here? Because he gone too. Did Jay-Z do something to him? It's like This shit is amazing, y'all, what's going on. But it's still pissing me off that my people getting exposed daily. They didn't stop talking about everybody else. All they talk about is black folks. The news is all black folks. From the street shit that go on black crime, everything that goes on in the black race, the black community, that's all they are talking about. They still talking about Obama and his ass not even president no more. They didn't totally forgot that President Trump. Now let me tell y'all about President Trump, how I feel about this shit. And all you guys running around here talking about y'all voting for Trump, I don't even care what color you are. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all should be ashamed. Let me tell you why. Because most of y'all want to vote for Trump because of money. Tax breaks. Y'all forgot this man is a criminal. That let me know where your morals are. Because you don't even care what he has got convicted. He's a convicted felon. He ain't indicted. He's a convicted felon. And I watched a little clipping today about him and Storm. Is her name Stormy and Storm, the porn star? She said he was paying her. So why he don't have the charges that Diddy has? Because Diddy was paying them girls to do F-offs. Donald Trump was paying Stormy, to Storm, whatever her name, to do F-offs. He was paying her. So why he don't have trafficking charges? Why he don't have all them charges that Diddy have? And guess who else was at Diddy party? Donald Trump was there. Why they not mentioning Donald Trump? Why they went and got Mayor Eric Adams for money laundering, and he the first mayor in office that ever been indicted and arrested? But Donald Trump haven't, because you can't do that to a president, a sitting president. What kind of laws do we have? You can't do that to the president. Oh, the president can do whatever they want. They don't have to follow the laws that they make. That sounds stupid as you. The president do not have to follow the laws of the land. Don't you lead by example? Because I could have swore I heard Donald Trump say this. I can go pow somebody in Central Park and get off. Do y'all remember him saying that? What kind of president would even say that about his people? Why would you even think about pow on one of your citizens? Didn't he say I can grab the coochie and I did grab it. He grabbed it. He said that when he was over what are them people, them women, they're models, Miss America or whatever. He said he was looking all under their dress, looking at their bosoms. He said this on national TV. Never been charged. Isn't that sexual harassment? I don't understand how he getting off with all this shit. He walking around right now as a convicted felon with 34 felonies. And he on national TV to run this country. And half of y'all voting for him. They setting him up. Okay, they setting him up. They ain't setting Diddy up, huh? Oh, it's impossible to set a black man up. But they entrapping Donald Trump. But they not entrapping Diddy. He ain't no criminal like Diddy. I know y'all don't want to vote for the black woman. And I know y'all don't want to believe she black. But let me tell you this. Answer this for all the people that say she ain't black, she Indian. My grandmama was Indian too. Let me tell you this. Answer this one question. If a race war break out right now, are they going to let her pretend to be something else besides black? No, she going to be a black woman. You see how the games they play? You only black when they want you to be black. Now that she's Indian, which most Indians are considered black. If you look at them, their skin is dark as mine. Y'all going deep on the bloodline. Most black people have so much Indian in their blood. It's ridiculous. I mean, come on. My grandmother was a black Indian. Her daddy was a black man. That's why my father was a pretty light complexion with gray eyes and good hair from his mama. But he was a black man on his birth certificate. When you look at Vice President Harris, what is she? She's a black woman. And it's sad because they don't even respect her as a vice president. They call her Kamala. Kamala. Do anybody go around saying Donald? Biden. They say Biden. There's, hey, what's up, Joe? They respect all of men presidents, but when it comes to a woman, oh, she just Kamala. And let me clear up something for a lot of people that I know a little bit about government. People saying they don't want to hear what she has to say. Okay. If she was gonna do all that stuff she said she gonna do, she would have did it 4 years ago. That's a damn lie. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. First of all, when you move into a new house, just say you just moved into a new house. Just now, let me go back to say you just bought an apartment building, and the apartment building have been mistreated. What's the first thing you have to do when you buy that new building? You have to go in there and you have to start rebuilding. You have to clean out the junk first. It may take you a year to clean out all that junk in that building before you can start putting in the things you want in there. A new chandelier, new sink, new stuff. First, you got to detox. You got to get all the junk out. That's what presidents has to do, y'all. It take about 2 years for a president to detox what the last president left in there. So some of the stuff that y'all seen that y'all blame Joe Biden and Vice President Harris for was stuff that Trump left behind. You hear me? A lot of the shit y'all see, he left this shit behind. Then they have to hurry up and try to rebuild and do stuff for the people so they don't want to look bad. And then on top of that, when you a black woman, see, this is what I'm saying. She ain't got a lot of pull. Obama didn't have a lot of pull because his skin was brown. He couldn't tell them people what he was going to do. I don't understand why a lot of black folks started, when Obama got in office, oh, shit about to change. We got a black president. Everything finna be legal. We finna have barbecue day. We can cook chitlins at the park. I don't know what y'all thought was going to happen. I just don't understand what y'all thought was going to happen. He still was being controlled. Y'all want to blame him for he didn't do nothing for the people. He couldn't. Let me give y'all a memo that a lot of y'all did not receive. If you black, you the bottom of the totem pole. If you like it or not. Until Jesus come. Until Jesus return and say, hey, it's time for my people. Because he said in the Bible, before the end, the head would be the tail and the tail would be the head. So we must not be at the end yet because we still at the end. We still at the tail. He said before the end of time that would happen. So stop blaming people in office for doing stuff they can't do. Y'all know why we didn't see Vice President Harris? Because first of all, they picked her to make it look good. Okay, let's be real. They picked her to make it look good. And when she got in there, they said, Negro, get in the corner and be quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't speak unless been spoken to. Until we ask you to say something, don't say shit. You think that woman just decided I don't want to talk? A black woman? She couldn't talk. She couldn't make nothing happen. She was a plant. And plants, you do what they tell you to do. Shh. Now she running for president. She got a little more leeway to call a little more shots. So for the ones that say, why she didn't do nothing 4 years ago, she couldn't. Damn it, what y'all don't understand? Why would y'all think somebody in a position to do all this stuff for the country, they just decide I don't want to do it? Come on, man, really? Now she got a little bit of leeway. She can tell you her plans, just like what Donald Trump doing. And this is what I don't like. Didn't he have 4 years to prove himself too? Did he do it? What did Donald Trump do so great for this country? Since y'all all want to, Donald Trump back in office, what did he do when he had that 4 years? When he had the floor, he was the head honcho. What did he do? He told everybody to drink rubbing alcohol when the COVID came. He was telling people, let's make America great again. And when people came to his rallies, he telling folks to knock black folks out and carrying them out like they used to. What that means, sir? Y'all forgot that? He was displaying hate. More racism came about since that man became the president. At least people had the decency to hide it a little bit when before Donald Trump got in office. Now they just bluntly coming up to you, what you doing here, Negro? Give me your slave papers. Karen's walking up to big black men they don't know and getting in their face and pointing in. I mean, it's just so much madness going on since that man got in office. Is ridiculous. And I want to ask somebody, what do he mean about make America great again? Because when I go down back in my history, I don't see nothing great about my people. Besides, they were free from slaves. Segregation ended. What was so great? That's why I don't understand why people celebrate the 4th of July. We were still slaves. Why they celebrate Juneteenth? Let's celebrate they let us free. Oh, we were slaves. We're not slaves no more. Let's celebrate. That ain't no damn celebration. We should be crying. Like, man, dang, we went through all that. And it took us all these years to even get Juneteenth. This depressing. No, that's the way for them to make more money off of us because we just stupid. I mean, I'm just being for real. We just dumb with a lot of shit. It's another way for them to make money. You know, it's just, this country just is it. But what pissed me off, like I said, Mayor Eric, he got indicted today, but Donald Trump got indicted and was convicted, and he free. He free. Nobody talking about him. Y'all too busy talking about what Kamala Harris did when she was a prosecutor, doing her job as a prosecutor. But ain't nobody saying nothing that Donald Trump didn't do, was convicted of, the crimes he made. Matter of fact, Mr. Trump, where's your taxes? I know people just had to pay $2,800. One person had to pay $5 because of taxes. They took their money out the bank. Hard-working people. And Donald Trump still ain't showed he a multi-millionaire. Where your taxes at, sir? Lead by example. You want my vote. Show me you capable of upholding the law that you want me to follow. If you want me to vote for you, lead by example. What are you doing so positive besides giving out a few dollars to say, yeah, I need him to run this country? Because what it sounds like to me, he gonna victimize more women like Diddy by taking our rights away, telling us what we can do with our bodies. Ain't that's what Diddy just did, telling women what they can do with their bodies? What Donald Trump about to do? Tell women what they can do with their bodies. Now, just say somebody get pregnant by a person like Diddy. You mean she can't go and get an abortion? That's what y'all trying to tell me. Tell me a little girl 11 years old get raped by her uncle. You mean her mama can't take her to get an abortion? She got to have her uncle baby? I don't understand this. And y'all still saying, go Trump, go Trump. Do y'all know Project 25 said they're going to take away the school programs, the lunch programs in the school, and sometimes that's the only meal some little kids get every day is school lunch and breakfast, and they want to take that away. Y'all think I'm lying and Donald Trump claimed he don't know about it? Do y'all remember when he was running for the president? And when he got in there, he was trying to get everybody food delivered to their house, like military style. And he tried to take the food stamps away and said, no, we go deliver food. And people got some of that food. It was like, I was starved before I eat that shit. Do y'all remember he did that? And it's the man you want in office that want to deliver people food and feed everybody the same thing. Isn't that like prison? Ain't that prison? Every day y'all get y'all meals. We don't know what we gonna eat today, kids. Donald Trump, President Trump will deliver the food by 6 o'clock. You don't even know what it is. That's how they want to run this country. Yeah, it's sad we got people on the system. It's sad that unemployment is high, but damn it, go back to the beginning. Why? We got to pay for education. It's hard to get your life in order if you maxed out like me. I'm maxed out my financial aid. I want to go back and finish my master's degree. I need my BA first, then my master's. But because life happened when I was in school, I had to keep dropping classes, and I had to survive off financial aid because I had children that I'm maxed out. I can't even get my degree and owe the government $100,000 for a degree I don't even have. So we got to pay you, the system, to get an education, to work the jobs that require the education to make you a billionaire. And then I got to pay the money back. This is the land of the free, though. But education ain't free. If I have to be educated to work your job, shouldn't the education be free? And then don't dare have a parent to make a nice little amount of money, but they still barely making it like my parents. My parents made a little nice little coin. But they made too much for me to get financial aid when I was younger. But they didn't make enough to send me to school. Yeah, see the country we live in. How many of y'all been in that situation? You make too much for your kids to get financial aid, but you didn't make enough that you could pay for them to go to school, because education costs a lot of money. Some private schools even cost. Well, all private schools cost. So if you want your kids to live a better life and end up being a good person, you got to have money. Yet people come from other countries, Africans, Asians, Spanish, Hispanics. They come from other places. And they can go to school for free. They can get $50,000 Visa cards. They can get brand new cars and homes. And Americans, you can't even get an apartment if your credit ain't up to standards. You can have a bomb job. Life could have happened, like with me. And they would judge you by your credit. That's why I say the thing they need to get rid of is credit. Get rid of that shit. Because credit do not make you a bad person. Credit just say you went through a bad thing in your life. A situation. You get punished for being poor? You mean I can't get an apartment because I couldn't pay my credit debt? So I got to live outside in America? My credit ended up being towed down because of my divorce. Life happens sometimes, but they don't care about that. And then they wonder why we have a homeless situation in the United States. If you talk to half them people, they'll tell you, I lost my job, or I got the COVID and couldn't work, or I went through a bad divorce, or just mental illness, or I was raped by somebody I gave up. They got a story to tell. And yet the world and kicked them outside and they sleeping in a sleeping bag. Nobody helping them. Ain't nobody reaching out to those folks. We got a homeless situation in the United States. I don't see now one of these presidents and none of the governing officials and none of these mayors doing anything about the homeless. Nothing. And we have empty buildings everywhere. And you know what? Churches they fund it. It's a business through the government, right? So shouldn't one of the rules of a church that they must help so many homeless people a year? Shouldn't they be required to open their doors to feed the homeless so many days a week? Shouldn't they be required to give sleeping bags or let them come in and wash up? I mean, you got these buildings that's closed 6 days out of the week. We got a church just about on every corner like a liquor store. And you mean to tell me people outside and y'all supposed to be the people of God and you love the community and you get in your Cadillac and ride past a homeless person and you got that big old building? You got that big old building. Now one time say, y'all come on in here and wash up, and here goes some toothbrushes, some towels. We gonna build some showers in the basement and let y'all at least wash up a couple times a week. No. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. What color Vice President Harris is? What color? Y'all arguing about her color, then worried about people sleeping outside. I I don't give a damn if this lady polka dot. She can be stripes. I don't care what color she. I'm so sick of hearing about what color this woman is. It's ridiculous. Our country is being laughed at by other countries. I know they're looking at us like Americans is just dumb. Donald Trump get on TV. What'd he say? I had the biggest crowd side than she did. That's all you can talk about, the crowd side. I had a bigger crowd than Dr. King. I'm like, oh my God, this rent is $2,000 and you talking about how big your crowd size is. Tell me how you gonna lower this rent to get my vote. Tell me when you gonna make minimum wage at least $20 an hour to get my vote? Because the wage is not matching the rent. How y'all expect somebody to make $12, even $15, even $18 an hour, and your rent $2,200? It ain't matching. How can somebody that has a slum apartment or house that used to be $600 renting it for $1,800 now because they put a stainless steel stove and refrigerator in it, and y'all letting it happen? Where the mayor is at? The mayor of the city not doing their job. They're not doing their job. The governor's not doing their job. And we voting for these people. Make them show us what they're going to do. I don't give a damn what color they are. I really don't care who is the president because they all gonna do the same shit. They all governed under the same law. Bullshit. And I hate to say it that way. They all gonna do the same mess because there's always somebody up here that's running the show. It's always somebody up here running the show. And that goes from Diddy, Mayor Eric, Jay-Z, Beyonce. And it's always somebody up here that's got them doing the monkey dance. I just wanted to spaz out today. I just wanted to vent because I said another black man is under an indictment. All the people in the world, all I keep seeing is black people in indictments. All the people in the world, all the people in Hollywood, I just keep seeing them talk about my people. I don't see them talk about no F-offs in the white community. I don't see them talking about no F-offs in the Caucasian celebrity group. I guess they don't have X. I guess they ain't freaks. I guess they don't like money. Only we do that. We the only ones getting exposed. They acting like Hollywood is nothing but black folks. Because that's all they talking about. Even news broadcasters, y'all, calling black people that was in position, Suge Knight, on the phone from prison. The news is interviewing Suge Knight from prison. Did the news think about Suge Knight when he got that 30 years? Did they call Suge and want to talk to Suge and say, tell us your part of your story. Why you think you in there? Maybe we can help you. We want the people to hear your story. No, they using Suge Knight to make it look even worse for Diddy because they know they were rivals. You see how they keep shit going? They call Diddy rival and get an interview. Why out of all the people you want to talk to Suge Knight about Diddy? They hated each other. Because they keep the beef going. Make this make sense. All the stuff going on in the world. Out here. Black on black crime. Pop-house in school. Pop-house in grocery stores. Unsolved murders all over the U.S. You got time to call and talk to Suge Knight on the phone about Diddy? Y'all ain't got nothing else to do, huh? Solve some of these cases that have not been solved in the inner city. That news time could have been set showing somebody how to invest some money. Showing people how to grow as a people. How to better your life. Do you ever hear the news say that? I'm going to tell y'all how to do investments today. We going to tell you how to get rid of your school loans. We going to tell you how to do... No, they always got some bad news. And 9 times out of 10, the bad news is my people. About this Diddy thing, and I'm going to let y'all go. I am not trying to victimize nobody. But if that book is true about Kim Porter, which is side and side, they say it is, they say I don't know, and I really don't care. But if it's true, I had several podcasters say this, and I agree with them. How was Kim Porter a victim? I just want y'all to answer. How was she a victim if that book is true? Didn't she say in that book, she heard them say they were going to delete Tupac? Didn't she say in the book she heard them say they were going to delete Biggie Small? And she stayed. She said that out of her own mouth if that book is true. So if she still was here, should she not be charged as an accessory? Oh, or because she was involved? She should. In that book, she said she enjoyed the sexual activities. She had a chance to do and explore sex like no other because Diddy liked men and women. So how would she have been a victim when she said she enjoyed it? She said Diddy just used to get mad at her. Why are you messing it up? I want to sleep with such and such. But he never put a pawpaw to her head and made her. He was just getting mad. And she obliged. It sounded more to me like a pimp and a prostitute. You remember the mind game Ike played with Tina? Every time Tina was ready to leave, y'all remember that mind game he played with her? Oh, you go leave Ike too? You just go walk on Ike like everybody else? And then soon somebody says something like, what did Tina Turner do? Nah, don't you talk about Ike. Ike been through a lot now. But y'all still call Tina a victim. And she used to defend that man. She knew what he was doing and defended him. All the other people left. Even Lorraine, his wife, she dropped off them kids and said, I heard you over here playing daddy. Dropped them kids off and pulled off. Did Ike do anything to her? Nope. She called his hoe card. Negro, you a hoe. You ain't gonna do nothing. Bye. When Cassie got tired of Diddy, didn't she leave? When J-Lo got tired of Diddy, didn't she leave? This is what I understand what y'all saying. What's going on right now? I am pissed at all of them. I'm pissed at all of them. From Cassie to J-Lo to Beyonce to Jay-Z. I'm mad at all of them because y'all making our whole race look bad. I'm mad at all y'all that y'all participated in this freak crap and manipulated people and had all this nasty ass sex and did some horrible shit and y'all had money. It's people out here barely eating. Y'all had the opportunity of a lifetime and y'all mistreated it. I'm mad at all of them. Y'all don't have to be mad. I am. I'm mad at every single last one of them. I'm mad at the women because they didn't have enough self-respect to not even talk to Diddy. They was chasing a coin, man. If y'all don't understand that, something wrong with you. If you don't see that them people was chasing something wrong with you. Even little Rodney, he was hired to do Diddy's CD or something and do his music and shadow him for 15 months. He was hired. So that means he was hired to get paid. Soon as Diddy said, I ain't gonna pay you, then he told. What y'all don't understand? He knew about the parties. He was there. He was at every single party. He didn't leave because he was holding on to Diddy go pay me $50,000. I'm with Sean Puffy Combs, Mr. Hollywood. I'm living in his mansion. I'm living the best life, eating the best food around every kind of woman, superstar. This is the best life ever. As soon as Diddy said, man, your time up, I ain't paying you shit. What? Oh, I got video. That's blackmail. Blackmail is a crime. That's blackmail. You don't give me what I want, I'm gonna blackmail you. Cassie did it and got 30 million. You don't give me what I want, I'm gonna blackmail you. But that don't mean they wasn't involved. I know y'all gonna be mad at me, but I'm tired of it, man. And then they tearing down each other. Everybody telling on everybody. I'm telling. This shit is ridiculous. I'm about to tell. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the feds. Your ass was there. That's how come you got a story to tell, because you was there. Then your mama say, be careful of the company you keep. I'm going to give y'all a prime example. Y'all, for the people that know, it's a rapper called Young Dolph. Young Dolph was deleted by his own brothers in Memphis, Tennessee, 2 or 3 years ago. He was known in Memphis to give housing. He had like 100 housings for low-income people. People love Young Dolph in Memphis. But you know my race, and I'm going to be real, we got hater blood. Black folks hate each other. They hate to see somebody have more than them. So they go out above and beyond to tear the next person down. Okay? So Yo Gotti, another rapper in Memphis that had money, just like Young Dolph, it said they would come together and change the city, right? You would think they would come together and change the damn city. No, they mad at each other. Because this brother not doing what this brother saying, I'm the king of Memphis, and no, I am. They start beefing. Well, one day, Young Dolph go to the cookie place that he grew up on. I love these cookies. Showing them some love. Probably gave them a $1,000 tip. Somebody dropped a dime on him and said he in the city. This is what he driving, his nice car, and put a hit out on him. Come to find out that somebody was Big Jock. Big Jock is Yo Gotti's brother. He just got deleted a few months back, coming to Memphis to his uncle's funeral. Hang in there with me. I'm telling y'all a story. I know it sounds confusing to the people that don't know what I'm talking about. These are rappers that's worth 100 million. These are big time rappers I'm talking about. It sounds like some street shit, but it ain't. So when they got caught, the 3 guys start telling. One of them stood 10 toes down. I ain't telling. And Yo Gotti allegedly paid for his attorney, $50,000 for his attorney. Kind of find out they gave these brothers $800. It was a $100,000 hit. They gave him $800. So they wanted money so bad and wanted to be a part of that world because a couple of them wanted to be rappers, right? So Yo Gotti brother, big Jock. Yo Gotti claimed he don't know about it, but come on. Jock worked for Young Gotti. Hey, y'all do this, put in y'all time, show me you down. I might give y'all that contract. I can imagine what the conversation was like. So they call themselves putting in work. Did they know better? Yes. Did they have time to think about it? Yes. Were they out for something? Yes. They wanted fame, and they wanted money, and they wanted street cred. So guess what they did? They walked up to the cookie shop. When he was in town, Young Dolph, they show the videos on YouTube. Go watch. The trial ends today. It's on YouTube. Young Dolph trial. Go watch it. Blew my mind. Because I went to the scene a year ago. It was so eerie. I stood in front of the cookie shop. It's all boarded up. And I'm like, man, this is where he took his last breath. I have pictures. I need to post them. I have pictures in front of the cookie shop. They piled that man through the window. He's standing there getting cookies. Lit him up. All because somebody was mad about some music shit and who had the most money and who knew. Just dumb shit. Didn't nobody do nothing to nobody relative, nobody ARP, nobody's sister, none of that. Just off, I want the power. I don't like my brother having what I have. So they had a black man delete another black man, and a black man paid him to do it. And I say all this to say, today the trial going on, and it ends. It's probably over with now. I was watching it this morning. It's one brother standing by himself and went to trial. The other two snitched. They told on him. Can that guy that's on trial stand in front of that judge and say, I was scared. They made me do it? Can he get up in front of them and say, I was scared they made me do it? They were powerful. They had millions of dollars. No. He on trial for his actions. The judge don't want to hear that Yo Gotti is a $100 million heir. He had $100 million. His girlfriend is Run DMC daughter. I was scared for my life and he made me do it. The judge don't want to hear that shit. You pulled the trigger. Your ass getting life in prison. He about to go to prison for the rest of his life with no parole because he got in that car. He drove that car. He got out that car and he pawed that man through the window. And the other dudes that snitched, they also go get about 20, 30 years. They just not getting life. The person that hired him is dead because they deleted him. They deleted him on a street level. Yo Gotti walking free. They said they got a hit on his head. But guess what? The people that participated in it got to pay for what they did. This is all I'm saying about the Diddy thing. You can call them victims all you want to, but they need to pay for the part they played in making Diddy a monster. Diddy didn't become a monster by himself. Diddy wasn't able to put Krugs in all that alcohol at his party and have gang sex without a gang. So y'all can say people victims all day long, but they got to be responsible. Especially the ones that was of age. Underage, I'm not talking about nobody underage. If you of age, you know better. You don't get a pass for doing wrong when you of age. Unless somebody making you, they change you up, they got to pop out to your head. Nobody want to hear, I was strung out on drugs. Who told you to do drugs? That's your responsibility too. I never did drugs. I never pop out nobody. I never robbed nobody. What make you get a pass because you was weak? Why y'all think Ben Affleck just divorced J-Lo? Y'all know why he just divorced J-Lo? He seen some videos. He didn't give J-Lo a pass and say, oh my God, Jay, you was a victim to Diddy. He looked at them nasty videos. He seen some of the stuff she did and he said, peace. Hell no, I'm not finna be with you. And he left her. And it's gonna come out what she did. It had to be so gruesome that Ben was like, you helped Diddy do that shit? Oh, no. You're an evil individual. That's how he looked at his wife. You are evil, vindictive, nasty, low-down individual. If you help Diddy do that shit, I'm done with you. And that was his wife. Just put yourself in his shoes. Just say you married to somebody and you get the video and they doing the nastiest shit ever. They getting passed through the room. They riding on everybody in there. They sucking on everything. They snorting dope up their nose. They putting, somebody turn their head and they dropping Mickeys in they drink and you watching this. Would you stay with that person? Would you stay with that person? Would you give them a pass and say, oh, Diddy made them do that? What if it was your child that was doing it too? Would you still feel the same? It's some people that came to that party, I keep trying to express that didn't know about these parties like that. They were the true victims, the ones that didn't even know, but the ones that participated for year after year after year and didn't do nothing. They need to be Charged. Okay, charge Diddy. Charge Diddy for trafficking. Charge Diddy for beating up women. Charge Diddy for drugging women. Charge Diddy for all that shit. Charge him. Give him life. Who up next? Cassie. Diddy just got charged for everything he did to you, didn't he? He got charged for everything he did to you. So guess what? We got some victims right here that said you did. You drugged them. You helped beat them. You manipulated them. You had gang sets with them. So they want to prosecute you. Should she not be prosecuted for doing that to somebody else? She wants justice for what somebody did to her, but the person she did something to don't get justice. That's all I want y'all to see. Y'all can say you victim. No. Sometimes victims become victimizers like Diddy. Diddy was a victim. Now he's a victimizer, and he got to pay for what he did. R. Kelly was a victim. He became a victimizer. His sister victimized him, but he's still in prison. He couldn't go in front of the judge and say, my sister did that to me when I was 8. They were like, oh, okay. So you didn't have common sense when your ass was 28? We can go get your sister. We can charge her for what you did, what she did to you if you want to press charges. But you still got to pay for what you did to them 30 women. You don't get a pass. You don't get a pass. That's like you going and robbing the bank and saying, I'm taking everything in here because they took my income tax. This the reason I did what I did. And you get in front of the judge like, well, Your Honor, I only took the money out the bank because I didn't have no money and they took my taxes. You understand that, don't you, sir? Oh, yeah, go home. Now you have to pay for robbing that damn bank. You don't care about the story behind the bank. You're accountable for your actions. You are accountable for your actions. You cannot do something and blame somebody else. We acting like Diddy had a bunch of women tied up in the basement prostituting them out. That is not what happened. Diddy and his crew was paying these women $250,000 a month. The last time I checked, victims don't get paid. Okay? They forced to do shit. They don't get paid for it. And the reason why, and there's no excuse that I'm seeing why a lot of these women were getting beat and dogged out and dragged down hallways and hotels because they had an investment in them women. He looking at Cassie like, you got paid this month. You got a job to do. Is that a good thing? No. But that's why I own you. I pay you. You work for me. You work for Clyde. We didn't pay you to do this. You ain't leaving. Why would they even take his money? If you don't like what you're doing, how you living that lifestyle off his money? You shouldn't have never took his money. When she left the first time, she shouldn't have never came back. Now they say he blew up a car, right? Because she left. Call the police. Because after that, he didn't do nothing else. She was still living in her condo. He didn't blow up her car. He didn't blow her up. He didn't go kidnap her. He called her on the phone and said, I'm missing you. And I was wondering, can we have dinner and talk? She said, okay. And went back. And then said the same day he raped her. Ain't this the same dude that had you doing F-offs with 18 men? Ain't this the same dude that been beating you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you agreed to have dinner with him, Tina Turner? I mean, come on, for real. She not responsible for that, y'all. She not responsible for that. Her parents said she had corkscrew marks in her back, but this Negro was stabbing this woman in her back with a corkscrew. You know how bad that had to hurt. She went home and told her parents. Her parents confronted Diddy with the pictures, and the shit went away. The police was never called. You know why? From my understanding, every time her parents had something to say, did he buy them a house or send them on a cruise or pay off some debts? And then it went away. Now they sitting there calling him a monster. No, mama and dad, y'all was just as worse as Diddy. You sold your daughter to him. Just like Steve Harvey just stole Lori. That's about to come out. Even Pastor, have you ever been swallowed? I know you heard the stories, Pastor. I know you heard the story. Y'all want to hold him accountable for being at the party. Everybody in the nation, he shouldn't have been there. Y'all want to hold, have you ever been swallowed, responsible for being at the party? You want to hold LeBron James responsible. You want to hold every male in there responsible for being there. But the females, they get a pass. You can't have no F, well, you can't have an F off without females nowadays, for real. But the women participated. They participated. They gotta pay. They gotta pay. Now, Tierra Marie, I don't think she should pay for anything because Tierra was 16 and Rihanna was 16, 14, and Foxy Brown was like 16. These were little kids. So what they did with them was they groomed them. They made them believe this was the right thing to do, like a parent. And Tierra Marie been beat down since she been in the industry. I never heard her enjoy a moment of her fame. Now, allegedly, she's an alcoholic and an addict because she got to hide all her pain. A little girl from Detroit, Michigan with a dream. I wish Motown was still around. She would have been all right. Nah, because I heard the Temptations and all them was doing it to the women in Motown. But those, it's some that I do say they need to be paid. Tierra Marie should have got that 30 million. I'm just being real. Tierra Marie should have got that 30 million because she wasn't dating nobody for 14 years participating. She should have got that money. And I hope she gets some money. I hope she get her life right. She's a beautiful black queen that's mentally tore down. And Ray J, you're horrible. Ray J, you better pay. Because they sold her to Ray J allegedly. And he beat her down even more. Dogged her out. Then he got his wife, what's her name? Beat her down. She was passed around. She was Floyd Mayweather woman. Then she passed to Ray J. Y'all see how these women allow the industry to pass them around? But whose responsibility is it for their life? If they have age, why are you jumping like Miss Jackson? She was Floyd Mayweather's fiance and ended up with Nelly. You see how they just pass these women around? Ashanti was with Herb Gotti. Now she with Nelly. Her and Keisha Cole was fighting over some producer in the studio because they both were sleeping with him. Who should be held accountable? J-Lo should have been with everybody. J-Lo been married how many times? Jada should have slept with everybody. I mean, damn. They just jump. Hey, y'all notice people in Hollywood don't even give themselves a break. They get a divorce and they engage to somebody else. Gabrielle Union, she said that she used men. Gabrielle Union said she like kinky sex. Is she gonna come out next against Dwayne Wade? She said she liked the shit. Oh, before I go, I gotta tell y'all something so nasty. It's just ridiculous. I said, now I didn't heard it all. I am done with these people in Hollywood. Suge Knight was on the interview with the news people. He said just about every celebrity got to pass the test. They said, what's the test? These people sick, y'all. I think everybody that's in this case need to go to the nut ward. They need to go to the cuckoo bin. Y'all know what the test is? It's called the bull egg test. Suge Knight said they make these celebrity men bend over and they put a bull egg up their behind. And if the bull egg crack, that mean they're not ready. They got to be punished some more. That mean you got to get some more men running through you because you ain't open wide enough. If that ain't sick, Diddy couldn't pay me to be his girlfriend. Who want to date this Negro? For real. Who even hear this kind of stuff and decide I want to be with him? Ooh, y'all just disgusting to me. Y'all Miami, you disgusting because I watched you choose Diddy on TV on your show. I want you real bad. You want this Negro to give grown men an egg test up their butt? You want this grown man to walk around with butt plugs? How disgusting. These women should be ashamed to show their face that they stoop that low to deal with people like Sean Puffy Combs. To stoop that damn low. But you wouldn't give Pookie and Ray Ray a 10 time a day. He ain't got no job. I'd rather deal with a dude that work at McDonald's than deal with Sean Puffy Combs. I promise. I'd rather deal with a dude that say, you know what, I shovel shit 8 hours a day to deal with Sean Puffy Combs. Where are their morals at? You see, money can buy anything. And that's not money can buy your self-respect. Money can buy your pride. Money can buy your body. Money can buy your self-esteem. Diddy owned all that. He had a bag full of self-esteem. He had a bag full of pride. He had a bag full of self-respect. He owned that. And they sold it to him. They gave it to, here you go, Diddy, for some red bottoms, for a Bentley, for a career, for a trip. I know this video got long, and I said I'm only going to make it long, but I'm pissed off today, y'all, for real. I am so pissed off because I'm like another black man on TV. And the first thing they said, Diddy telling. He should. Diddy, if you want to make peace with God, if you want to make peace with your community, with your people, you know, people probably never forgive you. But if you want to make peace and repent and do right, tell on everybody. Tell on every single person. Even expose Cassie on tapes. Expose J-Lo. Expose all those young Miami. Tell everything they did. Tell on Clyde Davis, Lucian Granger. Tell on Andre Harrell is gone. Who was the other one they said was? I forgot, it was another big wig that they talked about. Tell them all of them. Tell them all of them. Because the only way it's going to stop Diddy if you tell. Because once they get rid of Diddy, they going to have another Diddy come along. It might be Meek Mills. They might put him in position. It may be a Stevie J in position. It's going to be another Diddy. I promise you it is. We thought once they locked R. Kelly up, it was going to be over, didn't we? Look what's going on. Y'all thought R. Kelly was the corporate of Hollywood. But R. Kelly said one thing that stayed with me, resonated in my spirit. He said, it's a whole lot of people I could tell on y'all don't know about. Y'all think I'm bad? R. Kelly should be telling. Forget having honor to the streets and to Hollywood. Tell so they can stop it. And by telling on the women, exposing them, making them do time, maybe it'll stop women from making that decision. You hear me? If you start telling what these women did and they get charged for doing what they did, maybe women wouldn't be quick to jump on the boat with them kind of men. Oh, you see what happened to J-Lo? She went to prison. Yeah, 'cause she was working at the F office. I ain't doing that shit. Maybe it'll stop them. But if you keep on saying all these women are victims, you gonna keep having women that do the same thing. You gonna keep on having the women to do the same thing. You gonna keep having women getting on tour buses, going city to city, which is called groupies, but the government then changed it and called it S trafficking. It's really called groupies. If y'all want to be real, a groupie get on a bus and go to different cities with these superstars. They're groupies. And groupies would sleep with the bodyguards. They would sleep with the band members. They would sleep with the artists. I've been around them. That's why they couldn't talk to me and say that dumbass shit. I've been around celebrities. I didn't see the women that y'all talking about. I didn't see how they act. They go up in the room. It could be 4 dudes. They be, hey baby, I want you. They me, and they'll run up in there and come out smiling with their pictures and bitch girl, let me tell you about such and the girls jumping up and down, they screaming, oh, they excited about the shit. Them superstars make girls' panties wet by kissing them on the cheek. Oh my God. People didn't quit their jobs to travel with these celebrities. They done left their kids. As soon as they realize you're not special, I got people like you in every city. Now they go tell. The only person I seen that was a successful fan and got what she wanted that I know personally was Ralph Tresvant's wife. She was a fan. He married her and stayed married 17 years. That's the only story I know that was a successful fan. She got him and had a son. Everybody else, they just living a dream in hopes of he liked me. One last story, y'all. I'm going to read some of y'all comments. One last story. Do y'all remember Ready for the World? Marvin. Is it Marvin? Melvin Riley, the lead singer. They came to Grand Rapids, Ready for the World. They was with Troop. I'm going to give y'all one example of celebrities I've been around. They was with Troop, and my group was supposed to open up. And something happened and we didn't open up. So some rappers opened up. But we were in the back room. I'm chilling with Troop and all. And I wasn't talking to none of them. So we sitting there talking. Melvin had a crush on my niece. God rest her soul, she's gone now. My niece was visiting from Chicago. My niece is beautiful. So Melvin was like, man, I like her. You know, he kept talking to her or whatever. They exchanged phone numbers. And he said, I want y'all to come back later on to the after party. I said, the after party? He said, yeah, we having an after party at the hotel. I said, oh, okay, we can come to the party. Me and my niece just wasn't like groupies like that. You know, we look at people like, okay, we'll come check out the party. My friends, oh, I want to go to the party, girl. I want to be ready for the world. I'm like, well, you gotta ask them. That ain't my party. So they're like, no, we want them two to come to the party. So I'm thinking like, why us two? We go to the party, right? We get to the door. They got the hot tub area closed down, the pool area. They tell us at the door the only way we can come in, we take off all our clothes. I said, oh, hell no. My niece said, these are her exact words, nigga, what? This Melvin. A lot of people would have dropped their drawers. We said, you know what? We'll holler at y'all. We left. Do you know Melvin Riley called my niece that week non-stop when she went back home? He was calling her. I like you. I want to talk to you. When can we meet up? So my sister, she calls me on the phone, which is her mama. She said, who is this Melvin Negro calling from Flint? I said, what are you talking about? She said, you done introduced Mika to somebody from Flint, and this boy won't stop calling. I said, Melvin Riley blowing up her phone? Blowing up her phone, trying to fly her out. He probably don't even remember if he hear this and what I'm talking about. He wanted to fly my niece out. My sister cussed his ass out and said, if you call my daughter again, it's going to be a problem. Because she was still in high school. She was like 11th grade. Now, just say if my sister was the kind of person like Usher mama. Girl, Melvin Riley like you. You finna go out there and see what he want. He can help you with your modeling career. My sister cussed his ass out and threatened his ass. And told him don't dial her damn number no more. He ain't called no more. But I'm telling you how stuff happens. We could have got involved. We could have went in there. We could have got naked. We could have slept with all the members of Ready for the World. And I don't know if Troop was in there because we didn't go in. But we could have slept with all those members and then went back home and told everybody that they raped us. But our upbringing, my mother is my niece's grandmama. My mama is Michael Myers' auntie. Okay? Our upbringing made us act like we had some damn sense. We remembered, oh no, my sister and my mama, that's my dear and my dear Junior. Ah, hell no, brother. We went home. But guess who was standing in the hallway when we walked away? About 30 girls. About 30 girls standing in the hallway. And guess who probably went in? About 10 of those 30. And guess what they most likely did? Had group sex. And guess how long ago that was? About 30 years. So they probably can come back on Ready for the World and say, guess what they did to us at the hotel in Grand Rapids? Guess what they did to us? We was in the pool and they all slept with me. I'm just being real. And that's what we've been seeing on TV. I was at a party and they gave me drugs. What was your ass doing at that party? You could have walked away like we did. You responsible for your actions. And my niece was in 11th grade. She knew better in 11th grade. She knew better in the 11th grade not to talk to Melvin Riley. And guess what Melvin was? He was grown as hell. Grown as hell. And wanted my 11th grade niece. And I wasn't going to let him have her. Even if she would have said yes, I would have tore her head off. Because I was older too. She would, no. No. You got to take responsibility for your own life. If y'all don't get nothing out this video, remember, you got to take responsibility for your own life. The world is a mean place, man. The world is a mean place. You don't get a pass for being a drug addict. You don't get a pass for being a prostitute. You don't get a pass for being Diddy. And you definitely don't get a pass for giving your body away to people like Diddy. Now, you get a pass if he took it. You get a pass if you had a pawpaw to your head. You get a pass if you really been trafficking. You know, you get a pass for that. But you don't get a pass for being a participant for years and years and years and never called the police, never said nothing. You didn't even help the people that was innocent. You didn't help nobody. You didn't stop Tupac from getting deleted. You didn't stop Big from getting deleted, and you heard the conversation. Kim Porter, God rest your soul, you heard the conversation and you didn't do nothing. You just as guilty for not doing nothing. You could have saved them. At least call Big Mama. Call Tupac Mama and say, listen, don't let your son do this. I ain't gonna tell you who I am, but don't let your son do such and such. They're gonna get him. I'm telling you, it's going down. At least do that. She could have called Suge Knight. Suge, listen, I can't tell you who I am, but don't, hey, don't do it. They own you. We got a lot of people gone because somebody didn't want to say something. We got a lot of people gone because somebody didn't want to give up their lifestyle. We got a lot of people gone because they were scared of Diddy, old big moonhead ass. I look at Diddy picture, he like a big Martian. I'm like, man, if they didn't gang beat the shit out. But from what I heard, Cassie used to fight Diddy too. Like Tina, they said Tina, the story was told only on one side on what love got to do with it. People that was in the band, even some of her group members and Tina Turner, they said she used to beat the shit out of Ike. They said Ike was in the yard one day and some fans pulled up and they was asking for his autograph. She come outside and got mad and bust Ike in the back of the head with a hole. The garden hole, bust his head to the white meat. That's what one of the band members said about Tina Turner. We didn't see that in the movie. I'm like, she did. What? Because he was talking to some fans. We didn't see that. Everybody you think innocent is not innocent, people. Y'all got to be slow as hell if y'all think this shit is just all one-sided. Let me read some of y'all comments and I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm just going down through it today because I'm tired of seeing people. I am tired of seeing my people on the news. I'm for real. Hey Hector, how you doing? Like kids. Delina said they like. I ain't talking about the people that like kids, Delina. I don't even want to discuss they pedophilia asses. We ain't even talking about the people that like the children. They don't lock them up. Throw away the key. You know what I'm saying? Cuckoo said, why everybody telling that to Cassie? Let me tell you why. If you know you've been with a celebrity, like I just told you my story, and I got several stories with New Edition. I got so many stories. If you knew you've been with a celebrity and you just seen that celebrity is they're in an indictment and this person just got 30 million and you have pictures and you have stories, would you not say, this my opportunity? My opportunity? This my opportunity. And you know you slept with them. And you know what you did. But I can flip that narrative and say, I didn't want to. Even though I carried this around for 30 years. I don't know. I guess I'm a different kind of woman. I guess I'm a different kind of female. I'm just so glad I was raised the way I was raised. And it let me know a lot of people just wasn't raised right. Let me tell you why I say that. I am so blessed that I was raised the way I was raised because I wish a Negro would. You hear? I wish a Negro would. I am not going to let you and your friends run train on me. Matter of fact, you not even fit to touch me. That because you on the stage singing and you on TV don't make you special. I am so glad I was raised to not idolize folks. Not look at people like, oh, he bigger than life. I don't look at people that way. I'm not materialistic. I don't get excited about another human being. I am so glad I had both my parents in my life. That's why it's important to raise your damn kids. Y'all better raise y'all children. And then I raised my kids as snitches. Y'all know what I mean? I was raised as a snitch. We told everything. Do you look at me stupid? I'm telling my mama. My kids had a code that, and I told this story months ago. My kids had a code that they could not leave school without somebody knowing that code. I said, I don't care who come to pick you up. And every day I add a number onto the code. The code didn't change, the number did. This is how much I didn't trust people. So one day, this is funny. One day my mom had to pick up my kids because I had to work late. My mother, Michael Myers' auntie. She see the kids coming out. They see hey, it's Granny. She said, come on, your mama sent me to get you. My daughter said, Granny, what's the code? She said, get in this car. She said, She holding her brother's back. You what's the code, Granny? She said, the code is, I'm about to beat the shit out of you if you don't get in this car. They tried to make my mother get him the code. So after she threatened them, they got in. It was Granny. But anybody else, my kids had a code. And if you call my kids right now, the three that had the code, my baby girl wasn't born yet. Gino is 25, David is 30, and Shatia is 33. You ask them right now, what's the code? They know it. They still know the code. I didn't play with my kids. And every day I came home from work, we would sit down and I asked them about their day. How was your day? What you learn? Who you talked to? Who was in the classroom? Was there any new students? Did the principal come in? Did anybody touch you? I mean, I'm asking them questions. None. I made my kids so comfortable to tell. They used to tell stuff I didn't even want to know. I'm like, oh my God, they tell everything. David's favorite word was you in trouble. Ooh, you in trouble. His favorite word. He grew up as a snitch. Train your kids to be comfortable enough to tell you anything and make them so confident. Put so much confidence in them. Call them kings and queens and I love you and everything is possible. You can have anything. You don't have to sell your body, your soul. Teach them that so when they meet Diddy, they recognize Diddy. They'll say, yeah, I want to model and sing, but if I can't get it off my talents, Mr. Diddy, I don't want it. Oh, no, you want me to come to the studio? Let me call my lawyer, my manager, and my parents. I want 4 people there at all times. I don't feel comfortable being around men by myself. And if they say, oh, nobody can come in the studio, okay, good knowing you. Next. Next. I'm not coming by myself. And the first time one of them reach over to try to kiss you, touch you, slap that dog shit out of them. You know, sometimes you got to take your respect. Did y'all know that? You got to take your damn respect. I don't give a damn if it's Diddy. I don't give a damn if it's Donald Trump. I don't give a damn who it is. You go respect me and my space. Diddy would have respected my space, and if he didn't like it, and as soon as Diddy slapped me or something, his ass was going to jail. You going to jail or going to hell? What is going to be today? You going to jail or hell? Which what we doing? Because if you slap me one more time, you coming up like this, Mr. Diddy. I just don't have no, I guess I'm different, y'all. I'm cut from a different cloth. I just don't have no understanding of the shit. I just don't understand how all these women were together and they didn't whisper, even R. Kelly women, hey, when his ass come in here, we beating the dog shit out of him. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Y'all forgive me. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about it. Yeah, everybody want to be talked dog against each other. They say I'm talking right. I'm hoping I'm getting through to some people. I don't want nobody else to be like Cassie or J Lo or Beyonce. I know B is one of the biggest stars in the world, but what did the Bible say? What is a man to gain the world and lose their soul? Half these people gained the world and lost their soul. Diddy gained the world and his soul is lost. And guess how it ended? Bad. He laying in a jail cell right now. He ain't in no mansion. Was it worth it, Diddy? Was it worth it? Women are getting BBLs to compete against other women. Envy and comparison living is real. Yeah. Men say it all the time that women get BBLs, they get their $500 hair weaves, they get their nice clothes to compete against other women because men really don't care, y'all. I have proof how a man don't care. How many women you know the skinny as heck, a toothpick, and they got 3 or 4 kids? Married, some of them been married for years. How many women don't even have no breasts? They got a husband, they got a boyfriend, they got children. How many women bald head and they don't wear hair weave? They got a man, they got kids, they got babies. So that lets you know men really don't care. They like women of every size, color, statue, hair, fingernails, no fingernails. They like them all. So when y'all go out and get all that stuff, you're doing it for each other. Because men don't care. How many men have you met and said, you know what? I don't like you without eyelashes on. Have you ever met a man and say he don't like you because you ain't got no eyelashes on? Or you met more men that say I don't like the eyelashes. More men say they don't like them than they do say they do. Some people say, well, they enhance your eyes. They cute. They all right. I don't care. You know, so it's men like that. I don't care. As long as you keep it under control. Don't have them way out here, baby. But I really don't care. I don't look at you like that. I just love you. It's men like that too. But women do things to compete against other women. And the ones that's getting the bodies and the no stomachs and the liposuction and stuff, do that make you feel good that you had to go change your whole appearance to get a man attention? I used to say this all the time. If I can't get a man attention in a snowsuit, I don't need his ass. I should be able to go outside in a snowsuit, zipped all the way up to here, and we talking, and he looking in my eyes, and we talking. You gotta love me for what's up here first, before you see everything else. But nowadays, women want them to see everything else, then like them. And then when they get dogged, they run into the media, into the news, into the police. Now, you sold your booty before you sold your brain. And that's what he wanted. Did y'all get my likes up? It's over 100 people that has not pushed like. And I called myself today teaching something. I ain't the smartest tool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the sharpest tool in the box. But I do have some damn common sense. You hear me? I do have common sense. And I call myself teaching a little bit because it's time to teach each other now, y'all. Instead of talk, you know what? It comes a time in life to teach each other instead of talking about a problem. What's the solution? You can turn all these podcasts. Ooh, Mayor Adams, he got indicted today. Ooh, Diddy ain't eating. What is that solving? What is that solving? Now, okay, all that's happening. Now, how are we gonna fix this? How are we gonna stop that little king from being like Diddy? How are we gonna stop that beautiful queen from ending up like Cassie? How are we gonna stop it? I'm tired of talking about just dog walking my people. Look at what happened. Oh, girl, let me tell you. I mean, come on, man. People waiting. Everybody, I think people got their phones on a high alert. When Diddy deleted himself, bing my phone 3 times. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, that Negro did. Y'all hear Diddy done killed it down. Y'all waiting on that. And then what? Then what? I'm just being real. It's a domino effect. Yes, it is. Kalindra, you right. Hey, Katie. She said I'm pretty. Thank you, Katie. I'm not at my best right now. I got dressed to do this video because I was pissed this morning, Katie. I said another one. You know what they're doing? Little kids right now that's in school or high school that want to be a mayor, that want to be a chief of police, that want to be a record director, producer, whatever you call it, that want to be all these things. Now they second guessing themselves because they showing that all these people are corrupt. Now they thinking like, do I really want to be that? You know, people used to be our idols. Like the police used to come to the school and the fire chief. That was the best day ever. Oh, the heroes coming. The heroes are coming. We get on the fire trucks and get in the police car, and the police give us all badges. Y'all remember them days? Now, you say the police coming, little kids scared. Who going to jail? Who they go pow pow? Stuff is so messed up now. Our heroes that used to be on TV, we used to run to the TV to see BET Awards, Motown 25. I just watched that last night with Leah, Motown 25. I watched the people in the audience and the way they were dressed and how poised they was and how respectful they were. And they was sitting there. And I'm like, look at them celebrities back then. Man, compared to now. Now you go to the awards, everybody is naked. You see red hair, you see purple hair, you see pink hair, you see titties, you see BBLs, you see people pants sagging, you see jewelry all over, but you didn't see that in Motown. They had self-respect and pride. And that's what I loved about. You had to have talent to be in Motown. Talent, not a booty. You had to have talent. When I wanted to sing, it was hard to get in Hollywood. It was hard to get a deal. Now all you got to do is sleep with the right person. What's sad is that we didn't separate these celebrities from the gifts. Right. She said it. Well, who said that? Lazarus? She said, what's sad, we didn't separate the celebrities from the gift. You can be famous and not have a gift. I think that's what she's saying. That's what I got out of it. You can be famous on TV just for being an F off girl, but you don't have no damn talent. Exactly what I was just saying. Thank you for that. Orlando. Hey. Hello from Houston. Hey, Houston. How you doing? Hi, Evelyn. Tell her to speak on it. Yeah, it's sad, Miss Evelyn. If I tear up your name, please forgive me. Delina. He said, did he bring people out the country? Everybody need about these parties. Everybody need. They have yet to prove that, Delina, so I can't speak on that. She asked me, did he take people out the country? But guess what? Do y'all really believe he took people out the country that didn't want to go out the country? A lot of people that left the country with Diddy was on Diddy private plane party and all the way through the whole trip. Miss Delina, listen. The majority of these people that's complaining was on a payroll. Could y'all hear that? They were on a payroll. That means they're getting paid to do something. It's not illegal to pay to dance, to pay to entertain, to pay somebody to be a guest at the party. That's not illegal. It's illegal to pay. I'm sorry, that's Leon. I gotta go. It's illegal to pay somebody for sex. So Diddy called it girlfriend allowance. So these women were getting girlfriend allowance. So they disguised it. Now the women that's over in Africa that's missing and they say Oprah have something to do with them women, yeah, that's trafficking. That's trafficking. A lot of these women got tricked over on that island. That's trafficking. And that has yet to come out. Don't listen. Whatever I say, y'all, don't put it in stone and come back. Well, you said this and that and this because new evidence come out every day. So that means my story has to change with the news. So if it come out that Diddy trafficked women and young girls, I'm gonna have to come on and talk about those women. But right now, they haven't done that. All this is hearsay. He'll figure out I'm on live in a minute. All this is hearsay, y'all. So we got to go about things accordingly as they come. So don't nail me to the cross. If some evidence come out that he was trafficking, Nina, you said I didn't hear about trafficking yet. Today is what? September the 26th or something. It ain't nothing about trafficking yet. Now tomorrow it may be something about trafficking. I'm gonna come back on here and we gonna talk about that. But right now we talking about the women at hand and who came forth and what happened at these parties. And so far, everybody that complaining, they were grown. They were grown women. How you raising kids and you can't even control your body? That's what I'm saying. How you raising kids and you can't tell a man no? You shouldn't even be having your kids. You can't tell a man no. Diddy's Cassie said the first time that she got high, she was in the car with Diddy, right? And Diddy said, "Hey, take some of this. Try this." And she did it. She said, that's the first time he got me high. I got so pissed when she said that. Let me tell you why I got pissed. That's the first time he got me high. It wasn't the first time she got herself high. It's the first time he got her high. She put that on him too. She didn't say this is the first time he made me get high. She says the first time he got me high. Think about the first time you smoked some marijuana, if you ever smoked it. What do you say? Man, I remember the first time I got high, man. That weed was fire. I remember the first time I got drunk. I was with my friends. Do you ever say, man, the first time my friends got me high and they was responsible for me getting drunk? No, you said the first time me and my friends got high. You don't blame your friends. Now, as you get older, you can say my friends was a bad example. I shouldn't have been around them. I had bad friends because I did dumb shit with them. But you can't blame them for what you did. He was getting high. He said, "Here you go." And she got high. And she blamed that on him. I said, "You know what? I don't even hear no more of this shit. This shit pissing me off." Grab up y'all daughters if y'all don't do nothing else. Please get my likes up. It's still 100 or some of y'all and not pushing like. Grab up y'all daughters, man. Y'all nieces, y'all little cousins today. And drill them. If y'all can't do it, get in touch with me. I'll talk to them. And they ain't gonna like the way I talk to them, especially the ones that's already out there. Oh, I'm gonna give them the business. See, I ain't the one, oh, my little princess. No, I'm like, sit your stupid ass down and listen. Because your ass for to be like Cassie. Oh, you ain't listening to your mama? That's why I'm finna have my call-ins. I got a girl, my one of my managers that's over my business. I meet with her on Monday. She gonna set up my call-ins where y'all got anybody y'all need me to talk to. Y'all have any schools y'all want me to come talk to. A juvenile y'all need me to come talk to. I'm coming because I'm tired of these children not knowing better. They watching what they mama did. My mama got paid by men, so I'm gonna get paid by men. No, your mama made bad choices. That's why your ass retarded. Sit down. They'd be like, TT Nina crazy. They might want to fight me, so I might have to bring my security. You know what I'm saying? They might want to fight me after I cuss their ass out. Sometimes you got to hit people over the head. You got to hit people over the head. Like if I'm talking to I ain't going to say too much to a kid, but 18 and over, and I find out you've been floozy all over the city, I'm like, so you hoeing, right? That's what you are. You a hoe. That's exactly how I would talk to her. What you talking about? You know people that sleep around they hoe, and then you stupid, baby. You a free hoe. Mm. You went and bought all that shit to put on so you can hoe for free. I swear that's how I would talk to them. I would give them a reality check. They'd be sitting there like, damn, I am doing that dumb ass shit. Cassie, when she was coming home to her mama, that couldn't have been my daughter. That couldn't have been my daughter. Because I would have told Diddy one good time. First of all, I would have went to the police if she liked it or not. Then I would have told her, you dealing with a dangerous man. You jeopardizing our whole family because your ass stupid. This man can delete our whole family. And you keep going back, you can't come back to my house. Hit the bricks. Bye. And when he do something to you, I done gave you the guide. I'm going to pray about it and let it go. But you can't come back around us. I don't want nothing from that man. I don't want to hear from that man. And I don't want to hear from your ass as long as you dealing with that man. Guess who mama did that? J-Lo. J-Lo mama cut her and Diddy off and said, as long as you dealing with that man, don't bring your ass over here. I don't want nothing from Diddy. I don't want to talk to Diddy. And to this day, she still stand on that. I hate Diddy. That's the kind of mama I would have been. But so many mama, oh girl, my daughter talking to Sean Puffy Combs. You know he a billionaire, girl. Yeah, we going to Vegas and then we going to the Bahamas and then Diddy bought me a house. It was regular guest appearance. Warrior. The Vegas thing with Tupac was all stage. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but I really don't think Tupac is dead. I just don't. I know I sound stupid, but I just don't. I'm gonna tell you why. When Jada Pinkett, when Snoop Dogg, when Tretch, the rapper, when they all went back to the hospital, they told them Tupac was gone. So they thinking, oh man, he dead. No, he's gone. How many times have you ever heard a mama can take a corpse out the hospital? She took his body. That's illegal. He left with his mama. And then it's a news lady. I don't know if they still show it. She was standing there talking. She said Tupac Shakur left today with his mother. And then she looked off and then the news went out. And nobody seen it again. So I'm thinking that they was like, what the hell you just say? Shut up. She witnessed Tupac leave with his mama. A lot of people seen that. I was one of them. I seen it with my eyes. I heard it. And I said, how he leave with his mother? What is she talking about? And then the doctor said his mama took him. Nobody ever seen Tupac dead. Not even his best friends. Jada didn't see. Snoop didn't see. Tretch didn't see. Tretch was his roommate. He said to this day, I know that Negro. He ain't dead. He said, nope. Suge Knight said he don't believe he's gone. Suge Knight's son said he got a phone call saying he talking too much. He don't believe he gone. Biggie Small had one of the biggest funerals of all time. Elvis Presley had one of the biggest funerals of all time. They had funerals. Left Eye, Aaliyah. She couldn't even open. They couldn't even open her casket because she was burnt up. She still had a huge funeral. Tupac didn't have one. I don't even think they had a memorial for Tupac. I think Tupac is under protected custody. That's what I believe. I think some stuff happening and he had to protect the cuz. Don't be shocked if we just watching the news one day and after they lock up everybody in Hollywood, Tupac come out and said, I did it, y'all. I got all the corporates. I can come back now. What's up? But then it click, you clang. I'm back. I wouldn't even be shocked. He come back after everybody in Hollywood get locked up. Maybe they using him to do it. Nothing surprises me. I'm just sorry. Nothing surprises me. Nothing. Somebody said Janet Jackson. I talked about Janet yesterday. They sleep around with everybody trying to be on top. She really is a beautiful woman with a lot of pain. I don't know who L. Carter talking about. I don't know if she's talking about Cassie. I don't know who she's talking about. And by their stripes, they are healed. Yes, yes. Cuckoo world. Close their legs. Jenny from the block. Boy, she lived up to that name. She lived up to that name. Iva Berry. Thanks again for sharing your powerful message. Thank you, Iva, for being a participant in my live. Thank you, thank you. Cuckoo's World said, a nasty, nasty girls. Hey, Michael. You can't change a 304 into a housewife, a garden tool. You sure can't. Slade. Auntie for sure voted for Trump. Who voted for Trump? Me? That's what you got out of my message? Woo! Okay. If that's what you want to believe. I don't tell people who I vote for. If I vote at all this year, shit. Hey Kevin. Yeah, they hellbound. Lynn, disgusting. Women would do some of the nastiest things for money. You know what? A lot of women would do nasty stuff for money, but so would men. I just told y'all about the boiled egg test. How many men you know would bend over and squeeze a boiled egg with their behind? Because Diddy told them to. Somebody that want a contract. Somebody want a Bentley. Somebody want a condo or a trip. Somebody want to go over to the island. Somebody want to go to a Diddy party. I'm single warrior. They sick. Jay-Z into it too. Jay-Z is one of the head ones, Rick. Delina, exactly. Kiki. Black and silver. Saint told Adam. Let me read what she said. Hold on. Saint told Adam, and even the wood look like God. If people believe that they are God and don't believe in the Creator, the skies don't continues. That's true. Michael. Yes, Lord. Cuckoo said Diddy needs to tell so he can stop. We can stop that behavior. If people start seeing people get locked up and being punished for that behavior, they will stop. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Yes, they involved too. They involved too. You know what? I guess I'm a little bitter, and I try not to be because I know a lot of black women that been through the same thing Cassie been through, and the world just threw them to the side. Like Miss Chalet. Miss Chalet was dog walked by Dr. Dre and by Suge Knight. Dog walk. She got babies by both of them, and she been crying out for the longest, and nobody hear her. Tierra Marie been crying out for the longest. Nobody hearing her. Even Tina Turner, they didn't make a big deal about what Ike did to her. You know what I'm saying? This stuff ain't just started. These women been getting beat and ran through, and nobody said nothing because they were this color. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. But as soon as Cassie come running scared and screaming and hollering, everybody that fell to her feet. Oh, poor Cassie. Well, what about everybody else? What about everybody else? Did y'all know Michelle from Destiny Child? She was in a domestic violence relationship getting beat the hell up with nobody coming running her rescue. Her rescue. They didn't say nothing about her. People was calling her stupid. Even Floyd Mayweather, my homeboy, he went to jail for beating up his wife. Did nobody say nothing about her getting beat up? You know, when you brown, you just get pushed aside. And it's sad. Matter of fact, we didn't go all the way back there. Kim Porter. We knew Kim Porter was getting mistreated. People knew that. Getting dog walked, getting ran through, getting beat up. Nobody said nothing about Kim Porter. Even after she died, y'all weren't saying nothing about Kim Porter. It was just if we think Diddy did something. But anyway, back to the stories. What's on YouTube? They didn't care nothing about Kim Porter. I hear y'all talking more about Cassie than Kim Porter, and Kim Porter dead. Shouldn't we be talking about her? Shouldn't we be trying to get justice for her death? And I know y'all said, why you hate Cassie so much? I don't hate Cassie. You know what I don't like about Cassie? That she stayed and she helped this man for 14 years become a villain. They was like Batman and Robin. That's what I don't like about Cassie. I don't like weak women. I just don't. I do not like weak women. I don't like weak women. It ain't no excuse to be weak because you are the mothers. We're the mothers of the earth. We strong. We birth human beings. We strong as steel. And you weak to a man. Nah, not on my clock. You can't be like that on my clock. But it's your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. I thank all of you that hung in there with me. Can I get the rest of you about 70 something more people to push like? Can I get about 70 more people to show me some love so we can get this video pushed out into the YouTube world? I just need about 70 more of you to push like, and we'll be good. Okay? But I thank you all. I'm going to come back later. I was going to get more detail about Mayor Adams. It makes my stomach hurt. It makes my stomach hurt. And I do not want to help the media or the police destroy another black person. And I know y'all like, well, black people destroy themselves. They do. They do. It's sad. Black people we destroy ourselves. But guess who pushing it? Guess who pushing us to do that? And black people are not strong enough to just say no. No. No, I'm not doing that. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta go. My mouth is dry. And I gotta do my daily study. I gotta pray. And I gotta get back in the YouTube streets and see what else going on. Some nonsense. I'll talk to you later. All y'all take care. Get those likes up. Y'all getting close. It's about 30 people that haven't pushed like a little bit longer, a little bit more. I thank you all for the love. Talk to y'all later. I will be back later with more news. Bye now.